What's going on, guys? Caster here, and we're going to be diving into some Dorado match play here. Got to give a big shout out to Team Solo Payload for allowing me to cast these matches. These are just going to be some standard scrims, no like best of 3 or best of 5, but I'm very interested in to see what these two teams are capable of doing to each other. They're pretty much just going to be playing it out till one of them quits, but there's going to be lots more matchups. I'm looking forward to it. Gonna be pulling an 8 to 12 here and see as many matchups as I can. And I'm really digging this map coloring right now. Just this dark, pretty city lights. The city's abandoned. No one's in their house, and there's a war about to just outrage out on the streets. But it is safe to assume that beats are gonna be dropped tonight to lighten some things up here. Blue team now coming out of the spawn. Looks like they're gonna be doing a pretty standard defensive stance here. I'm assuming the Reinhardt is going to post up there on the ledge, just keeping up that shield while his team pokes from behind him. And it looks like the red team's doing a pretty interesting composition. I'm sure they're just trolling the commentator here, but they have 3 Hanzos now. Was 2, now 3. And it looks like they're going to be running the Mercy Lucio combo, which has been really strong lately. And it's been interesting to see the Mercy play of the games just constantly being spammed at the end there. And now this matchup is about to be underway here. Red team coming out of the spawn, going to go straight onto the payload. Going to have a pretty good push here, I'm assuming, with the Reinhardt and Winston shields. Widow's going to have a pretty difficult time trying to penetrate their offensive push here, but it's going to come down to who can burn the shield faster. Junkrat doing some damage on this offensive Reinhardt as he's pushing up on the payload. Reinhardt's shield now reaching 1200 here. The payload now reaching a point here where the blue team can actually come in and try to stop these guys. It's going to be pretty crucial for them to hold this point here. It is very hard as an offender to get past this little choke point here, but it looks like the Winston's going to be taking out their Reinhardt, and the Lucio's going to be going down. That is 6 up with 4 down. McCree now being taken out. Genji trying to go for some plays here. Micro, let's see if she can get any picks on this backline. I don't think they noticed that she is behind them yet, and she is getting a shot off. Looks like she's not going to land anything here. Just trying to get some vision out for her team. The payload now almost reaching the checkpoint, and Mercy coming in with a revive on the offensive push. Reinhardt about to go down, but now being healed. And an ultimate coming in from the Lucio, going to allow this red team to now push onto the point, I believe. Micro trying to put in shots on this attack team, and she does get the pick on the Mercy, and McCree has just down-nosed her, and he gets the headshot, allowing her not to harass anymore. May trying to do some more damage, and it's not going to happen here. Tracer now left on the offense. She's trying to put some pressure, allowing her blue team to gather off a spawn. They have 3 up only. Now May coming back up on the spawn. Tracer doing her job here, making sure the red team's not pushing on while her team can group up, but it looks like she might get finished off here, and she does. McCree now with an ultimate up, but the red team actually has multiple ults up here. They're gonna have 4 up, and Mercy looks to be building hers up now. Genji now going up behind this backline. It could actually be pretty threatening if he can get this off, and he's gonna go for the Mei, but she's gonna ice block that, picking up the Lucio kill there. I don't know if he can finish off this Roadhog, but it will be huge for this push. Lego just barely missing that flashbang as Soldier pushes in behind. Lucio trying to do some support play here, and Micro still standing up doing damage on this red team as they push this payload. An ultimate coming out from the Mei. That's gonna be pretty good for them. They're going to be able to hold this defensive line here, and a wall coming up on the Winston. Soldier now noticing the Winston in the back, and is going to clean that up. And there's 5 minutes left, and they're more than halfway to the next checkpoint. Feeling pretty confident this red team might be able to get this push successfully. They have 2 ultimates up now, and this Reinhardt is now coming up off the spawn. Soldier doing in large amounts of damage here, but the Reinhardt's coming in to shield his team. They still have just 1 down. That is a 5v6 here. An ultimate up for the Lucio and the Roadhog. And the Mercy is going to go down there. And it looks like the ults are up. 3 up for the red team. And Reinhardt's going to get that ulti down. Going to try to clean up the Soldier. But Lucio is going to drop the beat before he dies. Good play there by the Lucio, going to allow this defense to contest the point even longer. 4 minutes now being left into this matchup, and now they have switched to a Bastion, which is going to be pretty interesting because really the only person that's going to be able to get to him is this Genji. So it's going to be pretty crucial for this red team to make sure that their Genji is able to drop down there and take out that turret and allow their team to push here. Bastion doing some damage and setting up here, and a beat being dropped by the enemy Lucio, but this Bastion's burning through these tanks like butter, and now Bastion gonna go down by the Lucio there on the other team. Mercy staying back as an ult now is being ready by the Genji and the Mercy. They could get a push here. Mercy getting the revive, allowing their team to keep pushing this point, getting lots of pressure now. Blue team gonna have a hard time to set up off this, and Lucio now boosting his team back with 4 minutes left into the game. This ulti could be huge from Bastion if he can pick them up, and he gets one, and he gets charged by the Reinhardt, and he goes down by this Reinhardt. What a charge, allowing his team to stay alive up in this match, but the Soldier's gonna come in with an ultimate, cleaning up the Mercy there and getting finished off by the McCree. Reinhardt now staying on the point, but he's gonna get flashbanged by the McCree and go down to the Mei here. Mei putting up a wall. The only people up left really to group up are the McCree and Winston, but they are now going to be forming up here on the back of the spawn. Ultimate's about to be up by this Mercy and Reinhardt. This revive could be pretty huge. McCree also having an ult of his own. I could potentially see a quadra kill here. Hopefully that happens. That'd be really cool to see. And now he is doing some damage here, and McCree now rolling away, avoiding damage, and the beat being dropped by the blue team, and Reinhardt gonna get grabbed and go down there. They're just gonna have to fall back a little bit and allow their tank to come back up, and it's gonna be crucial for them to push with all 6, especially the tanks being up. And I'm actually pretty surprised by this blue team able to hold this point out for so long. I haven't really seen too many games go to 2 minutes here on the second contestant. But Winston gonna leap up top, and now looks like McCree coming in with an ultimate, picking off one, and the Reinhardt getting a nice ultimate as well. And this McCree is now cleaning up this back line. Bastion, they need to get him down as quickly as possible. And wow, this McCree is able to get lots of shots landed here. And the red team, it looks like, is gonna have a pretty successful push onto this point. Wow, that McCree playing, wow, just crazy accuracy coming out. Picks and just the fluid of that team coming together at the last possible second, able to get a push here. And now the point coming in, Reinhardt now with the shield there, trying to drop in some damage behind the back line. McCree, a beat being dropped here by the Lucio, and Tracer doing some harassing of her own, trying to pick off their support players and the Mei. This could be huge because it'll be a 4-6 up situation, and now 2 going down. There is 4 down here. Red's team still pushing, and Roadhog getting an ultimate, but it's not going to be very effective here. Tracer gonna pick up that kill, and Mercy gonna go down. Not able to see any ultimates from her there, and Tracer's gonna pick up that kill on the Soldier. A high noon now coming out, but I didn't see any kills there. And McCree kind of holding the spawn down as the Diva pushes out, having full health. And he's going to use his high noon here to pick off her, allowing their team to keep pushing. He's not going to allow anyone to stay on this point. And the red team looks like it's going to walk away with a victory here on the payload. And just wow, that final push. I won't be surprised if that's the play of the game. That McCree did a lot of work there, allowing their team to push up to this final cap point. Yeah, and there it is. Wow, I was surprised he only got 1 off there, and he's gonna pick up the kills. Just such crazy accuracy from this play right here. Every shot just landing back to back, and it looks like the MVPs are now up. And the Roadhog gonna get the votes here, even some from the other team. Wow. And I'm gonna go ahead and stop the recording here, just so I'm not posting a 35-minute video on YouTube. So I'm going to cut the recording here, restart the recording on the next matchup, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Thanks for watching this match, guys.